the 6th day of the snowfall started, and I'm actually kinda tired of it, because you know, it was kinda funny on the first, second day when it was the giant blizzard when I was coming back home. Yeah, it was funny, but now it's sort of hard to even move through it. I mean, yeah, but I don't have a choice. Let's run for now and do the morning exercise just like as always. The pedestrian roads are generally clean. I mean, yeah, because they are clean for 24 hours non-stop, as I see. But the roads, so it's also impossible to move by bicycle through the city. Possible, but not safety and comfortable. So it would also be the full translation day. And that's all. Maybe I will go somewhere, or maybe not. Yeah, kinda not funny because I want to spend the time in the city. But, well, as the forecast said, the snowfall is going to stop maybe in the end of the week, probably. Who knows, who knows? It would be not so intensive like it was on the weekend, on the last weekend. But still. Comparing to 2010, the previous year, then it was so snowy. I mean, at once, yeah, there were this amount of precipitation were precipitated at once. So it was 2010, and now the situation is much better because the streets are cleaned. A lot of people cleaning the streets right now, a lot of service workers. But back in the past, there were almost nobody doing this, so it was really a disaster. But for a pedestrian, it's appropriate, ultimately. Today I decided to choose the neighbor another way back home because look at the streets, they're ultimately clean. Ultimately perfect job. Yeah, perfect job. Well, no, but actually this weather is cute as I said before, but I'm tired of it because it's the 6th day of the snowfall. And the weekly roads looks like that almost everywhere. It's kinda hard to move through it. Ultimately hard. I mean, comparing to the clean pedestrian roads, they are ultimately dirty. For a bicycle, it's possible, but it's not safety, and it's kind of hard to move through. So another day. Yeah, another day. Today, as I said before, the translation, and maybe that's all. Translation, and that's all. Or maybe I can spend this day just watching something. Yeah, just doing something interesting. Maybe. I'll think about it after the dinner and the shower. Not dinner, the breakfast. The pedestrian road conditions are splendid. Undoubtedly splendid. This snow drift becoming bigger and bigger. I mean, it's something like 1.5 meters right now. Great. Looks great. After the final exercise, of course, I'm coming back home, and I'm first one here today. Pretty flowers need the water, just like me. daily shower. Not daily actually, 2 times a week, but still. And also this one. And the lunchtime, I mean the breakfast, the lunch, the lunchtime, yeah, because actually I decided to do the morning exercise a bit later than always. And the snow is even more intensified. Yeah, I think I'm repeating it again and again, every lunch. But still, so it is the 6th February and the 6th day of the snowfall. So the February can be considered as the ultimately snowy month. Well, maybe that's better. Maybe that's better. But now the sweet lunch is waiting for me. Welcome to the sun. Welcome to the sun. No, it's really shining. Really shining. Strange. Strange, but I actually like it. Yeah, I actually like it. So adorable. The blizzard plus the sunshine. Just look at this. The sky and the sun ahead. Yeah, strange, so strange. Well, I said that the snowfall intensified and it became clear, the sky became clear right an hour later. Great. But actually it's too late. It's extremely too late. It would be dark after 1.5 an hour. So I think the best way to spend the time just like I wanted. Just to sit somewhere and to read something. Not far away from home, because there are a lot of cozy places around, and why not choosing one of them. But actually it's too surprising, because the snowfall were falling for 6 days, yeah, for 5.5 days, and it all ended. I hope that the weather will be clear tomorrow, just like it is, starting from the morning. It would be a big present for me, actually. Not a present, but a big luck. There are also lots of oh, something's in my mouth. I wanted to say that there are a lot of tiny houses in the area, not near the park, not only near the park, but also in this direction, in the opposite direction. And it's also empty here. But the main advantage of this place is that it has benches. I mean, it's empty, but it has a lot of benches right here. So it's possible to spend time. And there is a fountain in the middle of it, in the middle of this square. And I'm going to choose one of these benches. Why not? This one. Because they are still dry. Yeah, almost. Still dry and fresh here. Perfect, but the clear sky is great. Great. But unfortunately it's really too late, because the sun will set after an hour or 1.5 an hour. But 30 minutes here will be quite enough. Нормально.
Рогу брать, да?
Да, конечно. Cozy place, yeah, undoubtedly. Cozy place, but I'm moving to the next spot. Actually, I'm planning to do some shopping today, to buy cola and chips, and to really spend this evening, the second part of this day, watching something and just eating chips. Why not? I'm doing it kind of seldom in winter, but it's worth it. But it's definitely worth it. So I think I'll choose another one place. Yeah, the second place to stop. To sit in the neighbor courtyard and move straight to the shop. Well, why not? It's so bright here. Perfect chance to spend another half an hour outside. For some reason the street feels quiet and empty after the snowfall. I don't know, it's the middle of the weekday, and there are a lot of people around, but it became so quiet and fresh. Strange, maybe, yeah, the real contrast between the precipitations and not non-precipitations condition. Gorgeous, gorgeous to see this scenery. It's actually the third day. I mean, no, not the third, the fourth day this year. The fourth clear day this year. It's not ultimately clear like it's supposed to be with the sun and with the sun whole day, but still, even the evening, and I almost reached the second destination. My second destination is not far from the previous one, but it's also good. Splendid. It's even possible to see the sunset on the wall on the right. Marvelous picture. Marvelous. I got a strange feeling that the benches from my courtyard, from my house area, migrated here. They actually they were there starting from the past, but still, because there's the only one of them. Whoa, there's the only one of them left near my house, but this place is fulfilled of them. But it's actually right near my house, on the other side of the road. So I'll choose the middle of it, and one of these benches will be my next stop. Just look at this mess. Whoa, and I will be the first one to sit here. It were clean. Here is the better place. As I can see, it were cleaned by somebody, because the pedestrian road conditions are great this year. Compared to 2010, it's surprisingly great. And there is also possible to see some sort of the sunset in the sky. I'm not going to sit here till the sunset, because it will occur after an hour. No, I mean, yeah, it's too long. Half an hour will be enough, and then straight to the shop, because, well, it's supposed to be the indoor day, and it will be the indoor day. But still, this kind of weather is worth to spend additional 1.5 an hour outside. The peaceful winter serenity. Great. And as I said before, I'm moving straight to the shop. Yeah, to buy good snacks, cola snacks, and to came back home. It's actually, as I noticed before, yeah, when I started my trip, as I noticed before, that it would be great if it said that the clear weather occurred only in the evening, because it would be kind of interesting to spend this day in the city. But I hope that tomorrow will be that clear. I hope so. It would be great, undoubtedly, because the roads will be much cleaner, the vehicle roads, because of the warm vehicle tires that will melt all the snow on it, and it will be flat, just like it is a summer. And it will be possible to go to the city center or to the beach, just like I've done on January 31. The sun is still in the sky, by the way, right there amid the trees. But previously I'll stop in the bank because I have some things to do in there right before going to shops. So I have to go a little bit on the right previously. It's so splendid here, I mean so fresh, this scenery, especially the sky. Great. You know, I decided to check my money account afterwards, and I got the Olympus cashback finally. Cashback for buying the camera, photo camera. So lucky day, I mean, so sunny, and I also got a cashback finally because I suppose that it will be paid in January, but they were a bit late. So what I want to buy on it, because it's some sort of the good bonus for the photo camera, some pleasant one. I think I'll buy chips and college slides, just as I wanted to do. So lucky me today, so lucky me. I'll consider this bonus to be some sort of a New Year present. As I noticed before, as I mentioned before, I consider the year to start from the February, and January to be some sort of the trial period of the year. So today is the 6th day of the year, and I've got a present finally. The first thing is the cola, yeah, the main dish today. The second are the chips. I'll get the big one, 625 grams. Great, and maybe some ice cream. And rice, yeah, rice. And the cheap ice cream, I think 3 of them or maybe 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them will be quite enough for today. So it is my standard combination of the 1.5 liter of cola, 3 packs of chips or 1 giant pack, and 2 ice creams. I'm usually buying the normal food as an addition to the junk food. Great habit. And that's all for today. Big price cuts, I literally love them. Something like 30% of the price were cut today. Great. The new diner is going to open on the corner of the street, as I can notice. It would be good if it would be cheap, because it's not so far from me. It would be such a convenient deal to eat there. It is when I'm too lazy to make a meal or don't have enough time. And the sun is finally set when I was walking and doing my things. It will be almost ultimately dark half an hour later, but I will be at home eating my chips and drinking cola just like I wanted to do. The first portion is ready to be eaten. Yeah, the first one, and there will be the 3 of them, just like as always. And by the way, that's the reason why that's the sponsor of my today's meal. The sponsor of it, the reason why I got cash back for buying it. I mean, well, you pay a full price and then you got some money back. Some sort of a bonus today. Great. Some lucky advantage from my point of view. But for now, let's just eat. Yeah, let's just eat, and I think I'll turn off the lights because, well, because I want to watch something. Finally the dinner time came. Yeah, it was kind of short, not so short, kind of ordinary day. Yeah, kind of ordinary day. The forecast says that it would be snowy tomorrow, but I hope it would be sunny. Even maybe half of the day like it was today, because it's also supposed to be ultimately snowy today. But actually I'm sort of happy because the snowfall stopped, because actually I'm a bit tired of it. It's equivalent so intensive snow falling for maybe 1-2 days, but for the 6 days, no, it's kind of sort of disaster because too much snow. So it's time to eat this dinner. And continue on consuming chips, cola, and watching something. Great idea, great plans for today. And go to bed.